Anything else in terms of what you would be looking for, what's on your radar as we head into this? It is, in some ways, we haven't become inured to it, but it comes up so often that it's hard to hit the panic button every time this is threatened, because it does seem to often be a threat, the government shutdown.
Right. I mean, I think in a way, the Democrats are going to take the position of stand back while your opponent is destroying himself. And that for a while, at least, just the way they did during McCarthy's attempt to get elected speaker with ballot after ballot, and they refused to help him out. I think they're going to sort of wait till the wick burns pretty close before stepping in. And I think at some point, either a few of these Republicans will come around, or McCarthy will have to find a different strategy.
One last question, David, if you don't mind, because we are in election season, which we often are in election season, has it made any difference or had an impact on the presidential elections, these shutdowns, and how Americans perceive they were handled?
Well, I'm trying to think. I think, the Obama one, if I recall, was sort of just after an election, and it probably didn't matter there. And I believe the same with Trump. So you could look at Bill Clinton and look at his 1996 reelection, which, maybe it wasn't technically a landslide, but it was pretty close and sort of a surprise given how much trouble Clinton seemed to be in politically around 1994. Right. And so in that case, I do think that Gingrich, sort of the overall behavior of Gingrich and the House Republicans, including how they were in the shutdown, certainly played into the Democrats' hands. I mean, there were other things obviously in Clinton's favor, including a rebounding economy, declining crime, improved social and economic metrics in almost every category, that people felt finally were out of what had been sort of since the early 70s, these doldrums. So I think Clinton had a lot going for him in 96, but probably that shutdown at least helped him a little bit.
Well, politicians be warned, I suppose, and certainly that the economy is going to be one of the biggest issues in this election. David, as always, thank you so much for joining us, and look forward to when we speak again.